Soldiers of the United States Army Signal Corps trace their lineage back to a time prior to the American Civil War. Major Albert J. Meyer was working to create a standardized form of sign language for deaf people. When he realized his ideas had military potential, Meyer called it aerial telegraphy. A soldier holding flags in each hand would wave his arms in a predetermined way that corresponded to letters of the alphabet. With a clear line of sight, the signals could be seen at a distance and transcribed. Though primitive by today's standards, this system, which soldiers dubbed wigwag, was a huge innovation. For the first time, military units could communicate across great distances. During the Civil War, both Union and Confederate armies relied heavily on signal soldiers to communicate in battle. Signalers needed to operate from an area that was visible to their fellow soldiers. This usually meant they could be seen by enemy soldiers as well, making them popular target practice for snipers. During the Battle of Gettysburg, an area known as Little Round Top proved a particularly important location because it offered a panoramic view of the battlefield. On July 2, 1863, the first troops on Little Round Top were a handful of Union signalers. Armed with large flags and a telescope, their mission was to observe the battlefield and communicate with other signal stations. They were part of a network of stations that linked General Meade's headquarters with other parts of the battlefield. Signal officers and soldiers at Little Round Top played a major role in the battle when they spotted General Longstreet. Longstreet realized he was coming into view of the Union signalmen and rerouted his march to what he thought was a more concealed route. This delayed the attack for a considerable time, but it was too late. His march had already been detected by Union signalers who warned General Meade. Meade reinforced his flank and the Confederate attack was stopped. Today, a memorial dedicated to the United States Army Signal Corps at Little Round Top reads, "Through valiant and heroic services at Little Round Top 2 through 4 July 1863, and on many historic battlefields throughout the war of 1861 to 1865, contributed so greatly to the success of the Union armies. This tablet is placed by their surviving comrades in tribute to their memory." The Defense Information Systems Agency pays tribute to these pioneers of military communications as we celebrate the Army's 247th birthday.